Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Team Reaper TCG League Cup. This is a top 4 matchup between a couple of Team Reaper teammates. We've got Kat, who is playing Bees.
I think she called it Plan B.
Plan B? Nice. Kat's last name is, it's not Brosette, it's Brose. She corrected Jesse the other day because he kept calling it Brosette. He's like, yeah, your last name is Brosette, but I'm your best friend. I don't even know. Mm-hmm. But she's from Louisiana, so they pronounce stuff weird down there. It's like French. And today she is going up against our very own Mr. Chris Weber.
Yeah, I'm on the left.
Yep, Chris is playing Buzzwall Lycanroc.
Yeah, buzzroc, because I was expecting a lot of Zoroark and only saw one, but it ended up working out.
Kat's got, this season, Kat's got 3 challenge wins, 3rd place at a challenge, 3rd place at a cup, and a 2nd place at a cup, and she's at 117 points right now. And Chris, what do you look like this season?
I have 99 points now. I have a top 4, a top 4, and a top 8, and this one was my second top 4, so I'm getting there.
Nice. All right, here we go. They're getting set up, and Kat has won the coin flip. Kat will go first. Let's see what we got. Looks like I see a Colress in your hand, Chris.
Yeah, I've got I want to say I had 2 Rockruffs in my hand. Maybe, I don't know. And then I think Kat has...
I see a Ditto.
Yeah, Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo. Can't really see much else.
Eevee, I think.
Let's see. Looks like she's going to start with the Sudowoodo.
Yeah, maybe an Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
And...
they've got the prizes out.
And it should begin here in just a moment. Yeah, I have a Chorus and a Juniper. I see that.
Alright, and here we go.
Alright, so she gets a
looks like a Verseeker.
Eevee goes down. Might be a switch in hand. Ditto goes down.
Can't see what else she's got. Oh, Battle Compressor. Yeah. Right off the top. That's such a good start for Bees, especially.
Yeah, and I think at this point, like, I knew that she was playing Bees, but I wasn't exactly sure what all was in her deck. So I was actually kind of surprised.
Right. So Kat plays 28 Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a lot
in her list. Yeah, let's see. Looks like the Gallade.
It was Gallade, a Marowak, and Maxie's. And I don't even remember what the Marowak does, but it blocks off some sort of abilities or some sort of like attack effects or something.
Okay.
I can't remember. It was a weird ability that it had. I do know that. Yeah, there's a Combee that comes down, and I think she discarded an egg for like Ultra Ball maybe.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a glare there.
Yeah,
There's
Ultra Ball. Away. And then Verseeker for Maxie's.
Oh, okay. So, Verseeker for Maxie's, and then straight into Gallade. Wow.
DCE, Ninetales, Vespiquen.
Nice. And that's a pretty good start.
And this is a Premonition, I think is what it's called. Look at the top 5, put them back in any order. That was really good before it rotated out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, and this will be the last tournament that... we'll see Maxie's. Maxie's has been banned, so...
Yeah, and I think that goes into effect the 15th?
It does, yeah.
Is what I think I heard?
Mm-hmm. Yep, so this is the last time we'll see good old Maxie's right there.
Yeah, I think she's just rearranging the top still. I don't know, I'm sure some of those premonitions are really hard to figure out what you want to draw into.
What you want to draw into, absolutely.
Because, yeah, that's a lot of planning. And a DC attachment. And then a pass.
Draw an energy here. Let's see what we start with. A Brooklyn
Hill. Do a quick little deck search.
Probably grabbing a Baby Buzz, I would imagine.
Maybe. I don't remember. I do remember a lot of my choices to me seemed really weird because I remember that you like to grab Diancie first.
Well, it kind of depend on...
Maybe Baby Buzz. But
definitely need to get a Baby Buzz, though, because, your Lycanroc is weak to grass. So that's going to be a little of an issue.
And I want to say that my opening hand had both Rockruffs as my only 2 basics, and I don't think I ever played the other one. And I think this one just gets knocked out, maybe. But
yeah, in this matchup, you definitely don't want
like there's
Lightning
no
Rock
point.
to hit the board. Absolutely.
But
This is absolutely a tough matchup for you.
Yeah.
I will definitely say that.
yeah, and then the Baby Buzz hits weird numbers too. But
Okay, so
I do
yeah.
grab a Baby Buzz. And energy attachment. Yeah. I think I have a Guzma in hand too. And then debating on whether I even want to bench the other Rockruff.
Oh, okay.
I
So
do
there's the
not.
Juniper for 7.
Yeah. And the shuffle was from when I Brooklet Hilled. I'm like watching this again. Like, why am I shuffling?
That's right.
didn't-
Yeah,
I
'cause
didn't
you were
shuffle
going
after
back
I-
in,
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
right.
shuffle after I Brooklet Hilled.
That's right.
But yeah, I think in my hand I had my one Chorus, a Guzma, the Rockruff, the Juniper, and like something else. And I'm just thinking, I got Verse Seekers, so I'm okay discarding all this.
Wow, 3 energy. Looks like another Juniper.
4 energy. I do get the Rimmerade.
Nice. An Octillery in hand. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so that's okay, but all those energies kind of suck.
All those energies,
And then
definitely.
we see an Unknown, which I think you can discard it from your bench and draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then there is a Premonition. I want to say I saw a DCE in there.
Yeah, and Glade's attack is really good too. I want to say it's if you play a supporter,
It does 60 more.
it does 60 more.
Perfect for knocking out Baby Buzz.
Yes, it is.
I think here she needs some way to retreat the Sudowoodo. Maybe like a Float Stone or a Guzma or something. Because at this point, she's got a knockout with the Vespiquen on the Rockruff already.
Now, I didn't keep count of how many Pokemon that are in the discard.
I think eventually she puts dice up on her
okay, yeah.
Shuckle GX counter.
Shuckle GX counter with
Right.
half of a Tapu Lele.
Alright, so there's the DC attachment on the Sudowoodo to retreat it. And here we see a count. I think it's like 4. But it's times 2, so... yeah, so it'll be 4. So it does 60,
Yep.
and then times 2. Alright, so there is a baby. I top deck another energy, so I have 5 basic energy.
Oh
in
my
hand.
goodness.
I'm like, I guess I attach. So evolve into Octillery. I do the Brooklet Hill thing.
So the Glade attack is actually called Sensitive Blade.
Mm-hmm.
It does 60 plus.
Oh,
If
and
you
it
play a
does 70.
supporter, it does 70 more, right? So it's hitting 150.
Is it 150?
Yeah.
Yo, that's only 130.
130. Sorry, 130. My bad.
But it's still perfect to knock out Baby Buzz.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, there it is. There's the 4 Pokemon in the discard.
And right here, I'm still deciding on the Brooklet Hill choice. I think I grab the Diancie
Okay,
just for
grab
the
Diancie,
damage.
absolutely, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm probably thinking since the Buzzwoles only take 1 energy to attach, I don't really need to like have one on the bench and set up.
Right.
And I'm thinking I'll probably draw into one with the Juniper. But yeah, having all those energy in hand just kind of suck. And
So
then
there's
there's
the
a Juniper.
attachment. Oh, 4 energy hitting the discard. My goodness.
And so I get 2 Ultra Ball, a Max Elixir. I think it's a Buzzwole GX.
Yep, there's
And,
the GX.
yeah, so Max Elixir.
Wow, I can't believe you actually hit that with all the energy already gone.
Well, the list that I found.
How many basic
I
energies?
think
Is it
I had-
8?
It's 9 basic energy,
9 basics,
which
okay.
to me was a lot. But then I saw that there was three B string and like 3 Max Elixirs.
Oh,
so
right,
I'm like,
yeah,
I
absolutely.
get it. I get it.
So now you don't play Karina in this list either, do you?
There's an Ultra Ball. But it's kind of weird benching the big Buzzwole because it's just a 2 prize to give up.
It's 2 prizes, and
But
then
I think
eventually,
Yeah, I think in my head I was thinking that it's 2 prizes, but at least it can take a big knockout if I need it to.
Correct, yeah.
Because even the Baby Buzz at this point is only hitting 50. and it'd just be nice to guarantee a one-hit knockout.
Yep. Well, and it does a little bit of chip damage to the bench as well.
Right. And there's an Octillery for 3, it seemed. Or Abyssal Hand. Draw until you have 5 in hand. And I was probably searching for the Muscle Band. There's 50 damage. And then, so she will Brooklet.
Yep.
And there's ground types and fighting types in her deck, but I don't think that.
Well, I think Sudowoodo's the only.
I think it's the only
basic.
The other ones are just evolved ones that she grabs with Maxis.
Grabs Maxis or can evolve from Ditto.
True. That can evolve from Ditto. All right. So
and speaking of which, that looked like a
Zebstrika.
Yeah, Zebstrika.
And then a Chorus, and I want to say that there was a Tapu Lele and maybe another DCE. And I think, what will she put on top?
Yeah, this is definitely a tough matchup for you, especially having to put down GX like that.
Yeah, and Kat did a good job not playing. I think she runs Shaman too. And so not playing those 2 prize attackers.
Yeah, she actually plays 2 Shaman EX and then also a Tapu Lele GX. So
and there's a DCE attachment to the Eevee, and the Eevee evolves into a Flareon, which is basically the same attack as Vespiquen.
Same attack as Vespiquen.
And there we see.
Okay, so now this is
the Ninetales.
This is the Ninetales, and so the Ninetales ability. It is called. I had it pulled up because I've never seen it before. It's called Bright Look, and it's the exact same ability as Bloodthirsty Eyes. It says when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon.
So. Yeah, so it's basically a Lycanroc. Pretty interesting, I will say so. And I don't think I had ever seen that card, so of course I had to pick
I had to look at it. Yep.
And so here we see a Chorus for 8. And see if she benches anything else. I think she drew another. I just went blank on the B. Combi. I wanted to say Bunnelby, but that's not the same thing.
Yep. So there's another Combi.
And then that'll be a knockout.
Yep.
Because I'm weak to grass. And there's Diancie.
So now she's taking 2 prizes.
Yeah. And I
mean,
mean,
putting the Diancie up, I'm assuming you either have a Float Stone or a Guzma in hand.
Right. I want to say it's a Float Stone.
Yep, there's the float.
Yeah, and at this rate, I'm thinking that maybe I can somehow take some double prize turns with Buzzwole.
Right.
But I can't really remember if that happens or not. Because, I mean, ultimately, if you have a single prize deck versus a single prize deck, usually whichever deck takes first prize.
First prize is usually the one that's going to win.
Yeah, usually the one that's going to win. If they're hitting knockouts every turn. Well, and I also run Oricorio, so I just kept thinking in my head, like, if I can draw into the Oricorio, I might be able to come back from this.
Right. Well, see, right now Oricorio wouldn't do you that good.
Yeah, because it's only 4.
Yeah, it's only 4, and then do you run Stretcher?
I don't. Oh, it's Super Rod.
Super Rod. Okay.
No Stretcher.
So you could get it back eventually.
And so I think
strong energy and a muscle band.
So I'm a Verse Seeker for the Chorus.
Okay.
Before I play it, I will play the muscle band down.
All right.
And then I will Chorus for 8.
Yep. 9. Yes, 8. That's right, 8. You have one knocked out.
Doesn't Verse Seeker say put a supporter card from your discard into your hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm just sitting here thinking like, wait, I did play that right?
And that looks like the Oricorio.
Yeah, I think.
But It's definitely not the time to drop it.
And then I was sitting there counting. Well, yeah, because in my head, you're thinking like you drop the Oricorio, she seizes at a threat, so then she just knocks it out.
Oh, okay, here we go with the beast ring. All right.
I think at this rate, or at this point, I figure out that I might be a little bit screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think...
Because you can't attach the strong energy.
Yeah, because I can't...
To Oricorio. Now, you can attach the beast energy, though.
Right. You can do that, because it just counts for colorless, but yeah, because I drew off the top, I drew 2 Beast Ring, the Max Elixir, and it looks like a Choice Band, and the Oricorio, and maybe Sudowoodo. So it's just a big hand full of nothing useful at this point. And, I mean, like, going back and looking at it, I probably shouldn't even have grabbed the single fighting energy off the Beast Ring.
I should have saved it for the Oricorio, because you knew that you didn't have... Yeah.
Yeah. And then there I drew.
You take your first prize here.
Yeah, the Juniper. And then there she puts up a Gallade. I think she drew a Blitzel.
Now, of course, Gallade with the DCE will do 130 as long as she plays a supporter.
Mm-hmm. There's a
Battle Compressor. Let's see what she's going to grab.
Yeah,
I would imagine some more Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe more Pokemon, maybe supporters, Diverse Seeker, maybe cards that just aren't relevant anymore. Right. Battle Compressor is pretty versatile like that.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think she's eyeing Shaman and... Well, that was an unknown.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, they're good to draw into if you have the bench space, but also at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's a Teammates, so looks like if she has a Verse Seeker in hand...
Teammates is really good.
Verse Seeker for Teammates, yep, absolutely. So, Teammates lets you draw any 2 cards from your deck.
We'll
put them into your hand, yep. Just pick them on out and...
Whatever you need.
Yeah, and you do not have to show your opponent its secret knowledge, so it can be any 2 cards. And it looks like she's eyeing up a DCE.
Yeah, because she needs a DCE to
probably
get
something to get ready for next turn here.
Maybe Flareon.
And now she's at 6 Pokemon in the discard now.
Right. Alright, so I didn't see the first. But it would make sense to grab a DCE. And there's a second. So having the DCE will spell a knockout for me.
Yes, because she played Teammates.
Right. And so there's the Flareon, and I'm just double checking it. And then there is the DCE. And maybe she benches the Blitzel. Although at this point there's really no reason to.
And there's the knockout.
Yeah. And then, just put up that Diancie. And then I drew into a Lycanroc, also useless.
Yeah, very useless.
I don't know. I think at this
point you're pretty
like,
sunk.
Let me just dump it. I think the last card that I had in my hand that was worth anything might have been Guzma. Mm-hmm. But I think I saw myself move the Guzma to the back maybe. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if anything in this hand is like worth saving. Yeah,
looks like quite a bit.
No, I'm picking out all the useless cards.
Okay, so there's
so I'm left with Juniper and Guzma. But yeah, because it was like Brooklet Hill, Choice Band, Max Elixir, Beast Ring, and some other nonsense.
Well, now she's got 9 Pokemon in the discard, but you have no energy left to be able to.
So there's Guzma on the Combi.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're going to be doing 50-30.
Yeah.
So you will be taking a knockout here. And 30 on the Gallade. Mm-hmm. So now you're down to 4.
And there's another energy. Yeah. I don't know what I did with it, but I didn't do the right thing with it. No. And I I think she just promotes the Gallade again. Because even if it dies the very next turn.
Well, she's already got the Flareon,
yeah.
I believe, charged. Is that a DCE on the Flareon already?
Yeah. So she just like 2 shots with the Gallade and then the Flareon, and then takes 2 prizes where
absolutely.
I'm still, just trying to take some more prizes
Just trying to
somehow.
take anything, yes.
And so she did the Brooklet search.
Fails the Brooklet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how many Pokemon. Or maybe that's not what she's counting.
Well, I think she has a Verse Seeker in hand.
True.
So she's trying to figure out what exactly it is that she wants to grab.
Probably
here.
Teammates. I mean, Teammates would be good. Chorus,
Well,
you'd only do 6.
Yeah, Teammates is good every time.
Yeah, and I think she did do Teammates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she picked up her deck, so I believe it was. Okay, she's going to show it, yeah. Okay, there it is, yes, Teammates.
Teammates. And I guess here you're just trying to set yourself up for the later game. I don't know. I do remember in my mind, like, thinking that, you only have 4 DC in a deck. I think 2 are already in the discard, so the other 2 are in play.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if she runs out of DCE, maybe I have a chance.
Maybe you'll have a chance. Now, I'm sure that, let's see, I'm pretty sure she's got some special charge up in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 copies of special charge.
Yeah, so 2 copies of special charge means you got like 8 energy to play with. Alright, there's another Combi that comes down. And do we see an attack here? Well, we do see an attack, but will it be with Gallade or...
Right.
Alright, so there's the Sensitive Blade
for 130.
Well, and I was also thinking with the Big Buzz that he doesn't get one shot. So
not very easily.
Maybe
there has to be a lot of Pokemon in the discard to get the one shot.
Yeah, I was like, maybe
she's got 10 in there now.
Shield. Yeah, and I think here I was thinking, because I do still have the Fighting Energy in hand. Maybe I'm thinking if I can use the Oricorio to take a knockout, but I would still have to retreat somehow. So I'm a Brooklet. Maybe grab a Pokemon within my deck. I think I see that there are no more left. Because, the deck only has like 7 or 8 or 9 targets, I think. Like 3 or 4 Baby Buzz, 1 Big Buzz, 2 Rockruff, 1 Wormraid.
Oh, okay. And then Diancie.
And then Diancie, so it's only like 8 or 9.
Yeah. Then, of course, you have Oricorio, but you can't grab it with a Brooklet.
Right. And I go and attach the energy to Baby Buzz. Hopefully the plan of action was to take a knockout on Gallade.
Right, yeah.
Otherwise, then I just kind of screwed myself over. Okay, wait. I'm remembering now. I think I was going for the Float Stone. When I Brooklet Hilled, I was searching to see...
okay, to see if there was
a Float Stone in there.
Gotcha.
And then what are my chances of drawing a way to get Float Stone? And then I get the computer search to get the Float Stone.
Nice.
But... Because, I was like, if the Buzzwole GX gets knocked out, then I just lose.
Right.
So, at this rate, I'm at least knocking out the Gallade. And the prizes are actually equal.
Prizes are even, yeah. So, we'll see. Now, if Kat has a Verse Seeker here, pretty sure there is already a Guzma, I believe, or a Lysander in the discard.
Probably.
But... she put up the Flareon, which says to me that she's either going to go Combi DCE, or I'm sorry, Vespiquen DCE, and either a Lysander or Guzma, or at this point it's going to be a straight knockout of the Baby Buzz, and then at that point you do not have another attacker except for
Big Buzz.
the Big Buzz.
Yeah. Which is a struggle. And so let's see what she gets off the teammates.
3 teammates, like in a row.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I remember doing it with Passimian whenever teammates was staying legal.
Right, yep.
And it frustrated people.
Yep. So there's a special charge to get the DCEs back.
Yeah, because back in the day, like, I would just teammates for DCE or, like, teammates for or Revive back at the time and just get my Pissimian back. Alright, so we see, the special charge. It's a pretty good card.
Yeah, I definitely miss special charge in standard.
Yeah, a part of me is kind of okay that it's gone. And I think I'm just double checking the Pokemon. Like, of course I believe her, but I just want to make sure.
Right, absolutely.
Because that is exactly 130.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's see what my plan of action is. I do think I have Baby Buzz in my hand still. And I have like 3 strong energy in my hand. And no way to like get them onto my Pokemon in any sort of fast manner.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so there is a strong energy Buzzwole and an N. Because, I mean, basically at this point, like, if I attack with Big Buzz, then I'm just, like, asking to lose.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, this is definitely the best plan of action here. Just go ahead and end her down to 2.
Right, and then I draw 3.
Mm-hmm. And your deck is thin enough as it is, anyway.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, gonna
So
draw
it looks like a
into
Muscle Band, a Brooklet, and I could not tell what the other card was.
I can't either.
Verseeker.
Verseeker,
That's pretty good to draw into, for sure. Alright, so you put the Muscle Band down. So now is that a knockout? No, because that's right. Flareon's 100. I was thinking Flareon was 90.
Yeah, I might be 10 short.
And you are going to be 10 short.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Yeah, you're 10 short there.
I don't think there's any way I could have gotten the extra 10, though. Other than, like, another strong energy or, like, beast energy instead of the...
But now you're set up for, chip shot on the...
Right. And then
if it goes to the bench.
Yeah, because I do still have strong energy to attach to the Big Buzz to do more damage to, like, an active if I Guzma. I think there's another Verseeker and then a Juniper, maybe. And then a strong energy.
So really at this point, the only thing you could try to do would be Guzma up and try to take a double knockout on the Vespiquen. But I don't think there would be a way for you to get 90 damage because you already have a float stone attached.
Yeah. Or, me Guzma up something and, like, stall it there.
Well, that's possible, too, and then go ahead and take the knockout on the Flareon.
So I'm a Verseeker for...
Now, I would have actually grabbed in here.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what she's going to... Because, that's... I don't think she has DC in hand or she would have actually attached.
That's true.
And I think... I think you Guzma there.
Yeah, I Guzma.
Okay, so that's to go ahead and get your knockout.
Right. Yeah, so I guess if I end, she would have only had 1 card.
Right, yeah, she would only had 1 card.
So maybe that would have been a better play. And then there's Floatstone. And then...
I believe it's a computer search for DCE. I don't quite remember.
Maybe. Or Egg, Propagation. And then Ultra Ball.
Okay. For Shaman, maybe?
Maybe?
Or Lele? Okay, for Shaman, alright.
Yeah, she's digging for it. She needs that DCE.
And looks like set it for 5 here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the computer search. Okay, so that's it. Yeah.
Battle Compressor.
Yep, and that'll do it.
And then DCE. Alright, last 2 prizes are Super Rod and Beast Energy.
Oh, yeah.
The only other 2 useful cards that I could have used in my deck.
Alright,
so here we go. Game 2.
And I assume that you're going to go first here.
Actually, I think I chose to go second.
Ah, okay.
Because there's a lot of things in her deck that I could one-shot with, like, was it a Knuckle? Not Knuckle Impact, but... The 30-30.
Oh, right, yeah.
And,
the Jet Punch.
Yeah, Jet Punch. Well, and even the Baby Buzz. So I think that's what I was going for. And I start Zygarde, which I guess was my tech for Trevenant, and it's weak to grass.
Oh, that's right. It is weak to grass.
And like its attacks, its attacks are okay, but it's not.
Well,
really...
attacks are really good, just not really against this deck here.
Not really.
Because I mean, it does heal, but you're not going to be able to heal fast enough to keep up. So.
All right. So what does she have? She starts with the Execute, which is, I guess, it's good if it gets knocked out. Then it goes into the discard. And you
right.
can use
Absolutely.
It. And I mean, it's only one prize, and then you can teammates.
Yes.
You know. All right. So there we see a computer search. I think it's the Machoke.
Yeah.
Which blocks damage to the bench.
That's
from
what it is.
Anything.
Yep. That's what it is.
Not just attacks.
Including feather arrows or anything.
Yeah, it blocks all damage.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, my hand is real awkward. I do see a Max Elixir, and I see a Beast Energy.
Okay.
Alright, so there's 2 Pokemon in the discard, and then there's the Unknown, a Combee, and a Shaman set up for
it's like
3? 4?
4, okay. And looks like another... Yep. So there's the Farewell Letter. Draw a card. There's another Shaman. There's another Farewell Letter. Draw another card. So now she's really getting them in the discard pretty quick this time.
Yeah,
because it was 3 or 4 turns before she got more than 4. The last game.
Yeah, and she may be digging for something, like maybe a supporter to play or an energy to attach. They really do see an energy. And it's going on the Shaman.
All right. That's actually a pretty good play to get the Shaman off the field because she definitely does not want to leave 2 prize attackers out there for you to...
Now, it does resist fighting, but I don't think it matters that much.
I don't think it does. Having 110 HP it doesn't really make
Buzzwole
that big of a
doesn't hit
difference.
110 that easily. I mean, he kind of does, but...
Well, with strong energy, and then you've got your Diancie and your other games modifiers with... Yeah. You don't own Choice Band, do you?
I think like 1.
Okay. And then the rest of Muscle Band.
All right, so there was another farewell letter. A rescue stretcher for a farewell letter.
Yep.
And a pass. And so I draw a fighting energy. So I have a float stone, a max elixir, I want to say Guzma, a beast energy, a fighting energy, and a muscle band.
So there's the knockout.
And a B-string.
Dang.
And so, yeah, I'll just take that knockout. Because I don't remember the name of the first attack, but it does 20. And then if you have a stadium, it does 20 more. But then the muscle band makes it 40. So there's a DCE, choice band.
Now, being weak to grass, is she going to be able to get...
maybe
enough to get up there.
I mean, 5 Pokemon in the discard, that's 10, so 70 damage. Choice band is 100.
So yeah.
So yeah, all she needs is the Vespiquen. Maybe see another count. 1. So there's actually 6.
Okay, wow.
So that is 90. No, that's 80, and with the choice band, it's 110.
Yeah, that's enough.
And then there's some.
Wow,
so
2 farewell letters just to make sure.
Yeah, there's my hand. So
wow. And you weren't drawing into anything for a minute.
4 turns.
Wow, yeah. Well, that didn't take long, and that's just a bad matchup for you altogether. Especially, Zygarde being weak to grass, Lycanroc's weak to grass. You really don't, Baby Buzz hits hard, but not really hard enough to trade prizes with, a single prize deck. So
yeah, because to hit the 90 damage, you gotta have like strong beast.
Muscle band, Diancie. There's a lot that you need to be able to get there. So,
but yeah, definitely some fun games.
But yeah, you got your top 4, and Kat's deck is as weird as it is with all the different techs and Pokemon and things. It seems to come together pretty well. She definitely did not brick, so the Gallade especially helps, being able to get the maxis out with the Gallade and then Premonition.
Pick your top deck.
Yeah, pick your top deck. So that kind of helps not brick. So Anyways, well, good job, Chris. Got your top 4, and hopefully next quarter when Team Up comes out, you'll be able to
get some more.
Yeah, get some more. So congratulations, Kat, and we'll see you guys for the finals.
Mm-hmm.